So this is morning. It's pretty cool. I I just been thinking about hotels and I'm thinking about joining a hotel group. I'm not gonna do the one that you pay a membership fee, so there's a free online hotel group that you can join and then you get reduced rate hotels. I think I'll start with that one because I think in the future I will want to stay at a hotel sometime, especially if I use my plane flight and all this other stuff. So I think that's probably an idea just to start with the one where you don't have to pay much membership and then move up whenever I have more money. At the moment I'm really like running down on the money sector. I shouldn't be spending money anymore. I bought My last thing. I found these Diana Ferrari shoes, right? And they were like $40 and down from 180. So I was like, oh, I should buy those. So I did another $80 splurge, and then I'm like, that's it. I don't need anything else. I got thongs for summer because yesterday it was so hot that it was like you can tell it's gonna be a really hot summer, and so I bought some thongs. I don't always like those shoes which have the bridge across near the knuckle and the I guess the bridge of the foot. It's a one thick strap because I feel like I'm straining my feet, and so I said I'm not. So I was like thinking I'm not sure if these type of shoes are any good. I mean, generally they're nice, but for your feet though, I don't think they support my foot enough, and so I was looking up at sandals, the ones that buckle and are a lot more secure. And I found a couple of pairs that I liked, and so I was like, one of them was a Diana Ferrari, which is usually a very comfortable shoe, and then the other one was a different brand that I'd never bought before. And I was like, oh, these look so good, and they're like really reduced price, and so I basically bought um I don't know, 200 and something, $260 worth of shoes for $80. And so I was like, well, that's all I need. Just some lightweight shoes because going by the weather patterns at the moment, it looks like it's going to be like a really hot summer. And we're going to probably go to the beach sometime too. So I'm definitely thinking about traveling because I've got my spare plane ticket that I didn't use. And I would probably prefer to travel in summer, late spring, summer, or early autumn before it gets too cold. And I have no idea where I want to go. Ideally, I'll probably be going to Victoria, but ideally, I could apply for a job and go wherever else. I don't know. I'm not into modeling right now. I'm just not physically there. And so I'm like lounging on it. The idea of bothering with anything to do with any modeling or acting gigs. So basically, I'm just lounging this year. So I'll probably end up going to Victoria and try and get some pictures of the beach and the weather. And I want to go to the Gold Coast again too, um, because I wouldn't mind visiting Gold Coast in summers to sunbathe. But I think I'm gonna have to my yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like book a hotel myself though. Reason why I want to get that membership. But it's early in the morning. If I were by the beach, I could go out for a walk, but we don't live near a beach. So I'm looking at the sunset, thinking, what am I gonna do today? And it's like sometimes I just don't feel like doing anything. I exhausted my brain yesterday doing some writing. If I do another 10 pages today, I'm almost 50 pages in, and then tomorrow 58 and then the day after. So I might do another 10 pages today because if you keep on the ambition for it, it's like by Sunday I virtually should be almost done. So it's like, what's today? Tuesday. So if I do 10 today, I'm like 48. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 48, 58, 68, 78, 88. And that's just like a rough estimate. And you're like going, oh, tiring and taxing. But I don't know. I could be done with it by next week if I plug on. But it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of a little bit of a dreary idea of a book. It's not really what you usually would see as a book, and so I'm like tying in all these, or a couple of different sort of variations of writing style, and I'm like going, it might be interesting. It might be like a complete failure because it's a typographical experiment. And so I'm like, oh, it's either gonna be a hit or a miss. It's probably gonna be a miss more than a hit, but you never know. You never know. My other story that I just put up is taking its time to actually being published, and that usually means a good thing because people are digesting the story amongst each other and trying to analyze if it's worth investing in. So that's usually what a slow upload means. So yeah. But I don't know. I just have to wait. I'll probably wait till the end of next month to see if anything's going on with that story, or whether it's just gonna remain like off the charts. I don't know. I keep thinking, oh, I wonder when it's gonna actually come around to being published, because usually if it's a slow upload, if it's slow to be fully published, it's like people are considering it for a little bit of, fame and fortune, I guess. But I could be totally wrong. But I'm like noticing, it's taking a while for it to be like available online, and so I like to think, people are like considering it in a good light.